And it's a fresh new morning. The birds are coming in. There they are. The crows are already hanging out by that body there.
Did I ever tell you about the time I saw a bear? Like in the wild while I was driving around?
No, a real life bear?
Yeah, I was in the town I was going to college at.
An actual factual bear
Yes.
in real life? Flesh and blood bear?
Yes.
Tell me about this bear.
It was in the town I was going to college at. I turned around a corner, and this bear goes running across the road. Probably like a little black bear. They're the smaller ones, right? Black bears?
Yeah.
So it's like a little black bear. It goes running across the road, and I go, oh, well, that's interesting. So I call the DNR office, and I say, hey, I just saw a bear running across this street by this intersection near the grocery store. And the person on the line went, well, there's no bears in this far. There's no bears this far south.
They didn't believe you.
I said, but there was a bear crossing the road. And they said, well, we don't have any reports of bears that far south.
Well,
and
here's your report.
I said, I'm giving you a report right now. I just saw a bear crossing the road by this address. There was a bear. And they said, well, it was probably a big dog. I'm like, it was a bear. I know the difference between a large dog and a bear.
And then what happened?
And then that was it. They said, okay, fine, whatever. And I'm sure they didn't actually take the person probably wrote down the report. Crazy person thinks he saw a bear, but it wasn't a bear. It couldn't have been because we don't see any. That's actually kind of a recurring problem. Is that the bear is still there?
You can get around him. Yeah. He's
Okay.
Terrible eyesight.
That's kind of a recurring problem in our area. Is that mountain lions have started to come back, and the DNR refuses to believe that there's mountain lions. Anytime someone reports, hey, I saw a mountain lion, they just go, no, you didn't, and then they hang up. Or if they show them trail cam footage of a mountain lion, they say, well, you can't prove that was from this area.
Okay.
Because, once again, and now I'm starting to get angry, people that work in the government don't want to do their job, ever.
Well, that's the same thing for you. You were employed by the government when you were doing soldier stuff, and you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Make people in the government want to do their jobs. Either pay them more money or beat them to within an inch of their life until they do their job. The FBI doesn't want to tell local police departments that they're investigating something, and they don't want to actually investigate the person because that requires work. And the local police departments are like, yeah, we arrested this guy 6 times, but we're not going to tell any of the other police departments or the FBI because we want the credit for arresting him. It's ridiculous. All they have to do is just communicate with each other and say, hey, we arrested this guy because he was being a frickin' creep. Don't let him buy guns. And then the ATF goes, okay, and puts it into their database. But no, they don't want to do that.
Very rarely do I see you go off on a tangent that passionately, but I know you do hate a lot of different things about the government.
They just won't do their jobs.
Yeah,
it's not difficult.
It's very frustrating sometimes.
It's
yes.
the guy that shot up a bunch of people in Florida. That whole thing could literally have been avoided if somebody at the FBI had said to the local police department, hey, someone filed a report against this guy like 3 or 4 times. You might want to look into him. And if the local police had told the FBI, hey, we arrested this guy 3 or 4 times, don't let him buy guns. Doing your job will literally save people's lives. Even if your job is a completely pointless job at the Department of Motor Vehicles, do your job and it will probably save somebody's life.
Well, on to a more lighthearted topic. Here we are at the farmstead.
We have made it to the farmstead. My complaining has brought us to the farmstead.
Safe and sound, no wolves whatsoever.
No wolves, no bears. I complained so much that the bear was like, whoa, okay, this guy's serious.
I'm just going to leave before he starts going off about Israel again, because I know where this is going.
I know where this one's going. I'm getting out of here before he brings up Palestine.
I can't bear it.
Because I'm a bear! Get it now! It rips me apart.
Okay, there's got to be something good in here. Come on. Nope, there's a lantern.
Lovely. A lantern. Why don't we take it? Well, I could cook some stuff so I stay warm longer. Oh, let's read this. Bread is about 2 parts flour to 1 part water. Add equal parts salt and rising agent. A small pile about the size of a quarter, yeast if you're lucky, baking soda if you're not. Raw dough should be tacky, but not wet after kneading. That's true. Heat at 400 degrees or 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes if the oven works. If you only have a fire, drop the dough in a heavy preheated pan and rotate every 10 minutes until evenly brown and you hear a hollow sound when tapping the crust.
We have found probably a dozen notes, and they have all been completely worthless, not giving us anything that we need. But that note is actually something I would not mind finding in a survival situation. That's very handy information.
It's a very handy note to tell you how to make bread.
I love bread. I saw a sports fest.
Burn this house down. Burn the house down. Go get that gun. We'll put the lantern down and we'll just shoot it and burn this entire house down. Oh boy, simple tools.
It's probably not the best way to set this house on fire if you were dead set on doing that. You could probably find a better way.
I've seen movies. I know how fires work. Anyway, there's a point in the first Blade movie where they set off this bomb that's like an ultraviolet light bomb to kill a bunch of vampires.
Okay.
And the light just kind of like travels through, oh! The light kind of like travels a really weird way through the, through like the sewer tunnels they're in.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was complaining about it. He goes, I don't know if you've ever played with a flashlight before, but that's not really how light works. I was like, oh, that's...
Hey, we have a nursery here.
If I find a hatchet in this nursery, I am going to be so cheesed off.
Searching all these drawers. Trying to find some baby clothing, because I guess you're expecting.
Why would I be expecting?
I don't know. Why are you searching baby drawers?
Because there might be a hatchet in there. Okay.
No hatchet.
Jeremy, stop leaving your toys at the top of the stairs! God damn it!
Oh, no hatchet, though. No bloody hatchet.
I can't believe this. This is ridiculous.
You've been everywhere, man. Everywhere. I think this is the end of our Pleasant Valley excursion. We're gonna have to start heading back to the actual base. So we're gonna have to consolidate everything we have. Bring the best stuff, the condensed milk and all the other dense foods. And just start heading back the way we came. Head back to the Farmstead garage. Ah, yes. Contemplation Bridge.
I'm contemplating why I haven't found an axe.
Could it possibly be because I'm not looking in the right area? Because I have not checked the corpses that are birds around.
There's never axes on corpses.
My experience would disagree with you.
My experience would disagree with you, sir.
Well, my experience has actually resulted in me having plenty of hatchets. More than I could handle most of the time. While you are suffering from...
Oh, that's what it is! You've stolen all my axes! I just turned to look at you, because I...
No.
Aside from not finding a frickin' axe.
Aside from that one little thing, you got plenty of food, so many other tools. You would never suffer from a lack of crowbars around here. Or sports vests. You've got so much good clothing on at the moment that we don't have to worry about cold weather seriously all that much.
Yeah, I have... Warmth has not been a problem for me at all
in this run
so far.
Yeah, it's good.
Stamina has been a problem for me because I
carry a bunch of stuff and start
wearing 6 levels of clothing. It is almost nighttime. I'm going to go to bed.
Sleep until morning and then start hauling all this stuff back to the garage.
Yep. Oh, I need to drink some water before I go to bed. Yeah, I need to drink some
soda, you mean?
I need to drink some soda before I go to bed. So we'll just crack open... What are these? Oh, there's recycled cans. We'll just crack open a couple cans of soda, go to bed,
and go for the trek.
It's like, it's just kind of started to sink in that it's getting a little bit serious.
What do you mean?
But it's like, okay, now I need to kind of like take this a little bit more serious. I can't just keep screwing around now because I have so much resources that if I die now, it's...
Oh, now you're invested, yes.
Yeah.
Now you actually have to play smart. You can't be a reckless jerk about this anymore.
Right?
Okay then. Well, our plan right now is to just take all this stuff back to the Quonset garage, and then we're gonna have to come back for a second trip because we left so much preserved food here.
There's so much stuff left behind that we have to make a second trip.
And you have a second hunting knife here. You've got one of the many, many storm lanterns you found. It's still being... You're gonna have to wait for one more hour, I guess. You're starting to feel a little stressed?
Yeah. Starting to feel the weight of the situation. I thought that was a wolf for a second. I was like, oh god, no, not now.
If a wolf does attack you right now, you'll be fine because 1, you've got so many layers on, you're well protected, and 2, you've got a knife. You can puncture it and maybe even get some free meat out of the deal.
Maybe. Alright. So we're gonna start trying to make our way back now.
And it's a good thing you know the way back because I wasn't paying too much of an attention to it.
I think I can figure out the way back.
Okay. I'm hoping that's the case.
Oh, I think I left my pry bar behind. Well, it wasn't locked, so...
And there's nothing inside anyway. There's a flare inside. Hey, is that a hatchet in the back seat?
Was it?
Did I just see a hatchet in the backseat of that car? Nah, it's a
newspaper. Don't get my hopes up.
Sorry. It looked like the blade of a hatchet from the corner of my eye there. Sorry. So I guess we haven't been this way, huh?
Nope.
We're going into a new area with all of our stuff.
That looks like a corpse to me.
That's good news for me, because you might find a hatchet on it.
I doubt it, but we'll see. Pry bar. And an energy bar.
Hey, an energy bar is something to sneeze at. But, yeah, we don't need another pry bar. You know, Zach, we've been attacked by wolves. I don't think we've actually been attacked by a bear yet, have
Not
we?
in this playthrough, no.
And we haven't been attacked by a moose yet. So if you see a moose, could you piss it off? Because I want to see what happens.
I don't want to piss off a moose.
No, you know what? It's probably a smart thing to do, but it's not a very interesting thing to do.
Well, you know, now I'm more concerned with surviving than being interesting.
How are you going to show me up if you die right now?
Admit that you're better at this game than I am and stop playing it forever. That's
how-
my plan.
That's what you did for the Metal Gear Solid card game. You don't remember Metal Gear Acid 2, I think, had a competitive card mode where you could play against someone on your, well...
Yeah,
on
I
PSP.
remember that.
So, you...
Oh, this looks right. I remember this.
Yeah, I think that moss looks familiar. You're going the right way. But if you remember correctly, you had Metal Gear Acid for a while, and I picked it up, and you decided to challenge me to a competitive game. And I went, okay. And so I went online, and unbeknownst to you, I looked up all of the strategies for how to be a pro at Metal Gear Acid, and I stacked out my card deck with the best cards I could get, and then I just utterly creamed you. Because you were unprepared and didn't know I had professionally prepared.
Yeah, because you're a jerk and you were supposed to make it fun, but then you made it not fun.
Yeah, I've been known to do things like that from time to time, being an utter jerk about things.
You made it not fun, Mike!
I'm trying to get better, I'm sorry! No, don't waste your precious fuel, you have a flare.
Oh, it's fine.
You have a flare. You know that stuff is... Last time, that stuff was very difficult for you to come by. And you don't want to do 30 days worth of fishing to catch all your fuel. Well, I guess if you're burning it, then you're burning it. Fine.
I make a really good tuna casserole.
I know you have bad taste, and I've accepted this at this point.
Yeah, at least I have taste. You don't eat anything.
Sure I do.
You eat plain hamburgers because you're a maniac.
I'm not a maniac. Plain hamburgers are delicious.
It's just meat and bread. That's all it is. There's nothing else.
The meat is so delicious and savory, though. Everyone else is like, oh,
lettuce.
This meat is so terrible. I have to stack all these other things on top of it to give it taste. But
It
no,
makes it taste different and amazing, and it's a cornucopia of flavors.
if the meat tastes good enough, you don't need to smother the taste with other things because the meat
Lordy.
will serve as the main course. It's delicious as itself.
I'm very cold right now.
Yes, you are, and you're also very opinionated. Also, you're losing body heat.
You know, sometimes I really don't like you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, wolf tracks! We should follow those. I detect free meat. No? Okay. We'll do your plan of not doing that.
Yeah, we'll do my plan of not doing that. I kind of did not think I was actually going to be able to make it back here.
Yeah, no? You thought you'd be attacked by something on the way
I thought
back?
I would die.
Of hypothermia?
Almost certainly on the way back.
Or of a wolf?
Of anything. Anything in the wilderness. I would get bit by a mosquito and get malaria and die, even though I'm in Canada, and that shouldn't technically happen. Let's put all of these storm lanterns in here.
We made it back, yes. I wonder how much fuel we have now. Doesn't matter, just dump off all of the lanterns and all the lantern fuel. We should be good for the majority of it, if nothing else. We don't need that hacksaw, we don't need the jerry can, we'll be fine. We have reached our quota for lamp oil.
Oh man, I can take 0.6 gallons of lantern fuel.
And still have enough to fill your quota.
Oh.
You even have a storm lantern in your inventory that's not being counted right now.
Yes.
So you're perfect.
Alright, well let's take...
A little bit. So we don't want to take a whole lot because remember, we have to make a second trip to carry a bunch of stuff back here again.
So my lantern is full. I'm going to put the rest of this fuel away.
Smart move. I like this. I like where this is going.
But my lantern is full, which means that should last me quite a while.
Agreed. And now that we've dropped off all that food, we've got 12.8 days worth of food.
I bet we will have 15 days worth of food when I go back and get that other stuff.
Yeah.
Or at least very, very close to 15 days.
None of that is meat. Almost none of that stuff is going to go bad.
Yeah.
So we're going to be good on food as well. It's just going to be a quest to find a hatchet and some other wood. That's going to be it.
And water.
Well, we can always purify water. That's not definitely something to get our hands on.
We can at least get back to Pleasant Valley today.
Yeah.
We'll sleep in Pleasant Valley. Tomorrow morning we'll head out.
Yeah, if we don't have time to make it back a second time, that's fine. But I
don't think we're gonna have enough time to make it back because it took almost half a day just to make it one way.
Then maybe so. Maybe that's the case. And if we are stuck there, that's fine. We left food and water there. We'll be in good condition. Ice, ice, baby.
Oh wait, I think the bear might be up here.
Nah, I think you're hallucinating. I don't see no bear.
Okay. I think it is, though.
Well, if you do, my advice would be to pause and retreat.
Ah, there he is.
No, he's not.
See him?
It's a rock.
No, it's not. That's the bear.
That's a rock.
That is the bear. I will go up to it to prove to you that it is the bear.
Is it sleeping or something?
No, he was just kind of wandering around. Here, we'll go around him. See,
Okay.
it's moving. See him?
No, I don't see him.
I swear that's the bear. I swear it's the bear.
Okay, if you
Swear
say
it's
so.
the bear. Oh,
You're
I
right.
think he's sleeping.
You're right, he is sleeping. Now is a good time. Go back and get your gun and shoot him in the head. No?
I could.
Wait, is he dead?
No, I think he was moving around. I'm not. No. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? You were gonna get me killed.
Zach, pick up a rock. Pick up 2 rocks. One to wake him up and one to distract him.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying you have to kill yourself, but if that's free food, that's free food. No? Okay. You were contemplating it. You were thinking, maybe Mike is right. Usually some checkers behind here. What the?
I left books.
Just a pile of books here in the middle of the
I could
snowstorm.
theoretically just grab a bunch of books and then just keep leaving them as like a trail marker.
You could. Hansel and Gretel and the... It's a story book tale. Yeah. What's this?
More books.
Don't remember you picking up this many books.
Yeah, they were down here by these little houses. And it was when I was trying to make it up to the tower. It was the first day.
Oh, okay. I hear crows and with
Yeah, they're probably for that body right there that,
Doesn't have anything?
yeah, that has nothing on it because I already searched him.
Oh, okay.
Here,
then.
let's go search him again.
No, I'll take your word for that. He ain't got nothing.
See?
Maybe he died. Wait, turn his body over. Maybe he's lying on top of the hatchet.
You can't turn his body over.
Oh, then probably not then.
Nope,
Well-
nothing.
Well, Zach, free meat! No?
I'm not going to eat people.
Not even an option, sadly.
Well, I'm not going to eat frozen people. They have to be well cooked. And maybe a little bit of hollandaise sauce on there.
Yeah, it's probably
Oh,
a little gamey.
just like a side of asparagus.
I used to usually hunt with a lever action rifle.
Uh-huh.
Or a pump action... There's no such thing as a pump action rifle, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well,
There's a couple pump action rifles.
I'm pretty sure I had a lever action rifle and a pump action shotgun most of the time. And then one time my dad let me use his semi-auto rifle and that thing discharged on me without my consent.
So you got a negligent discharge.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with the semi-auto rifle. I prefer the bolt action most of the time. I love bolt action rifles. The tactile feel just feels so good. And I know it's a slow reload, but as long as you make your shots count, it doesn't matter too much.
To slow everything.
I suppose that's true, yeah. That is the Mexican hat dance. How does the Canadian hat dance go?
Poser. Oh, don't you know?
They should make that the national anthem.
It should be the national anthem of every country, but just with different words. Like the American one is bacon.
Guns!
USA.
No healthcare! Is he getting close? No, he's not charging. He's just keeping close. He's keeping his distance.
Well, I'm gonna get inside before he can get up to me, so joke's on him. Fuck you, wolf. You suck. Yeah, you suck.
That's right.
Okay, let's get inside. Quick.
You still have plenty of daylight. Not a whole lot of stamina, but you could make it back to the garage.
I think we're gonna rest up.
I suppose that's fine.
I think resting up is probably the best option.
How much daylight you got left?
I don't know. 10 minutes?
If you got like 3 hours, you could sleep for an hour and then grab everything and make your way back.
Nah.
No. You're gonna play it safe.
Yeah. No, that flashlight's heavy. I don't need it.
Especially not if we're gonna find batteries for it. Yeah.
I mean, you know, as soon as I leave it here and I'm like, okay, I'm never coming back here, I'm gonna find a battery for it.
That'd be nice because I've never seen a battery before in this game.
And eat a can of tomato soup.
Wash down that can of grape soda with tomato soup.
It's just like super thick. Just like,
It's so gross.
you gotta use one of those milkshake straws to drink it up. Alright, let's go to sleep.
Good night. So what's the plan for today?
Make it back to the garage.
Okay, we'll probably get down there before noon, drop off all this stuff, and what are you gonna go from there? We do need to find a hatchet still somewhere.
I guess maybe head over to Commuter's Lament and see if I can find one over there.
What's the coldest you've ever been?
In real life?
Yeah.
I think I told you about this before.
Maybe. Refresh my memory.
When I was in basic training in Kentucky, and I had to lay on the ground for like 3 hours to pull guard duty, and it was November
I don't remember this,
in
no.
Kentucky. I laid on the ground for 3 hours pulling guard duty, and my squad leader came over and was like, hey, the other guy that was supposed to relieve you for guard duty got like fake captured, so you have to continue laying here. So I laid there for 6 hours straight without moving. Eventually I completely stopped shivering.
So, hold on, let me get this straight. You were lying down for guard duty?
Yeah, I was laying prone on the ground watching an area. It
so
was nighttime.
You weren't on your back?
No, I was laying on my stomach on the
Okay.
ground for about 6 hours without really moving around. And when I was finally able to get up, when I stood up and started moving around, all the frost started breaking and falling off of my uniform.
I remember that part. Yep, I remember. You told me the story before. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. That was in Kentucky, you say?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't realize it got that cold and frigid in Kentucky.
Yes, it does. It was very, very cold. I was not happy.
I don't imagine so. Did I tell you about my mansion tent?
No.
Mansion tent! Oh, one of the first training missions I was on, we got sent to, I believe it was, I want to say, it was North Carolina, near Raleigh. And my job was, it was utilities, so we were purifying water, and it was all the utilities, so we had water, electricity, and air conditioning, so we were all doing everything there. But the utilities guys, my platoon, had our own tent near the lake, so we could purify water before we transported it.
Okay.
For that job, I had to spend, I'd say, maybe 3 days on guard duty, which is 12 hours on guard duty and then 12 hours off guard duty, which sucked. You know, it's fine, but I was standing out there for 12 hours, and then once the sun came up, I had night guard duty. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
I was standing up all night, and then during the middle of the 90-degree heat, I'd have to try and sleep. And
That's fun.
It wasn't fun. But after I did my stint doing guard duty, I went back to the rest of utilities platoon, and they had set up what they called a mansion tent. They had 2 giant tents hooked together with AC pumping into them.
Oh my god.
Electricity everywhere because, of course, there were electricians. And we had fresh water, and we had radios that someone needed to man. That was all we really had to do was we were the base by the lake, and so we needed 2 people running the machine to purify water and 2 people running the radios. And the rest of the utilities platoon was just kind of hanging out there. We called it Mansion Tent. It was AC, DVDs, it was Mansion Tent.
All right then.
It was a lovely experience. Now, I'm not saying you have to poke that bear when you go by him this time, but if he is still down in his cave...
I will go get my rifle and consider shooting the bear.
Yeah, it might be better. It might be a better use of your time than going off to find some dumb hatchet.
Well, you know about the bearskin jacket you can make.
I do know that's a thing.
Or, no, I'm sorry, bearskin sleeping bag.
Oh, really?
You can make a bearskin sleeping bag that'll basically guarantee that animals will not mess with you while you're sleeping.
I've never had that issue. No one's ever attacked me in my sleep.
And then I think you can make a wolfskin jacket that wolves will leave you alone.
Possibly, yeah.
But obviously you have to kill, like, several wolves.
Well, first things first, we'll drop off this crap at the gas station, and then we'll go kill a bear. That sounds like a great plan.
We'll think about it.
We'll consider it with a lot of enthusiasm, yes?
We'll consider it. Can't believe I haven't found a hatchet.
Or even a heavy hammer to make a hatchet. Of course, I've never found a heavy hammer in this game. I'm not entirely sure.
I found
they
one
exist.
once.
You have?
Yeah, I did find a heavy hammer once.
So it's a thing that does exist.
It does exist. I didn't pick it up or take it with me because I was like, okay, whatever.
Hey, your hypothermia is killed by holding that lantern in front of you.
Yes, my my temperature's going back up because I'm also inside a cave.
It doesn't hurt.
Can't believe I haven't found a hatchet.
You're so stuck on that.
Well, if I hadn't found a lantern, I would be saying the same thing. I can't believe I haven't found a lantern. If I had found 20 hatchets and no lantern...
Yeah. Hatchets are normally one of the first things I find, too. So the fact that we found 3 or 4 lanterns and 3 or 4 crowbars and 30 or 40 sports jackets before we found a single hatchet is kind of baffling.
It is.
But I'm sure we'll find it tomorrow. Maybe the bear's got one. If you kill that bear, not only do you get the meat, but you got the hatchet he's been guarding.
Damn. Your knee just popped.
Yes, it did. Yeah, my girlfriend hated it when I popped my chest. She didn't like it when I cracked my sternum.
You probably shouldn't do that.
I don't know if it's good for my health or bad, but it happened a lot to me when I was a kid.
You know, I don't know if it's bad for your health, but it's definitely not good.
It's probably neutral. Probably didn't do anything. It would just be popping my sternum, just stretching my intercostal bones, and it would make a loud crack. And I assume it was fine because I'm still okay right now. Never had to go see a doctor about it.
Maybe that's what made you like plain cheeseburgers.
The fact that I could pop my chest.
Yeah, that's what gave you the brain damage.
All of the calcium being cracked out of my chest bone went all to my head. Poisoned my brain, made me like plain hamburgers.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that explanation, sure. There is the Quonset garage. We have brought in all of this food. You think we're going to fill that quota?
I think we'll be pretty dang close.
I don't think we're going to reach the threshold today.
I don't think we're going to reach it, but I think we're going to be really close.
Which is good because it justifies our bear murder soon. Is that enough to fill our food quota? Let us check it out. Yes!
We have filled our food quota.
I didn't think we'd have enough, but we have enough.
But I'm still going to need to eat food, so guess what? We're killing a bear.
All right. That's a decision I can get behind. I mean, it's not wonton bear murder because, like you said, we're going to have to eat food until we've gathered the hatchet. And at this rate, it's going to take us a long, long time to find that hatchet. So we're going to need a lot of meat. So killing the bear is completely justified.
Mm-hmm.
It's not wonton murder, destruction.
I like listening to you justifying killing bears.
Yes, it's fun. Me justifying the bears and also the murder of the bears.
Yes.
I'm giddy with excitement. If that bear is still there, at least. There's no guarantee he hasn't moved on.
Apparently I'm hungry and thirsty.
Well, you've got a thirst for blood and a hunger for bear meat, so we know how to satiate those.
I don't think I want to drink bear blood.
Why not?
It's probably not a good idea.
Why not?
Because I don't think drinking bear blood is good for your health.
Why not? It's got plenty of good things.
I don't think drinking the blood of anything is good for your health.
Like hemoglobin, delicious hemoglobin.
Okay.
And platelets.
Yeah.
White blood cells.
Mm-hmm.
You think white blood cells are bad for your health? They're specifically good for your health. They're designed to be good for your health. Can we do it?
Oh, that was a hit!
I saw blood pour out of his face. Now you have to wait for him to drop down and harvest his delicious
If he doesn't
berries.
come down this way.
It's going to be a long, long trek.
I actually just shot a bear in the face.
Yes, you did. He shrugged it off. But he's going to drop soon.
Are you sure? Because I don't think he is.
Maybe not. He is going to eventually drop. You gotta
There he
follow
goes. There he goes. I see him. He is, wow, he is booking it.
Yup. You better follow him fast. There's no guarantee you're going to be able to find him later if you don't.
Now this is just like hunting simulator.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what this is. It's a survival simulator. Trying to find that bear. Trying to find that bear. Following the blood trail. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Come on, bear. Drop dead. Be dead. Be dead right now. Be dead now.
Okay, and then he ran up this hill, and did he go... He went over the hill. Okay.
As long as I don't go over a hill and it's just like there waiting for me. It just set up a trap.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you shot me, and I would like recompense.
I would like to be compensated for you putting a 303 bullet into my face.
303? You mean 308?
No, this is a 303.
I didn't realize that was a caliber.
Yeah, 303 British. That's what caliber Lee Enfields are. There he is! Oh my god, he's still alive.
He's not fleeing. Okay. Alright.
Oh, he's dead!
You dropped
He is
him.
dead!
Keep following that trail. Maybe it's a second bear.
I don't think I can't get to him.
You're gonna have to go up a less steep slope. Yeah.
I can't get to him. I should have waited for him to come back down. Oh, crap.
You can get to him. It's gonna take some time, though. Trying to figure out how to jank your way up there.
That was a mistake. I shouldn't have shot him up there.
Dang.
I panicked because I saw a bear.
Can you follow that trail on the left, though? Maybe it'll lead you up there. I don't know. Man, if we can't get to that bear because of the game, not letting us climb a hill this steep, that's just gonna be really disappointing.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. You sprained your ankle trying to get up the steep slope.
I don't even know how I managed to do that.
It's a steep slope. Just holding your foot at awkward angles trying to shimmy up it and just ain't working.
Well, that's stupid.
Yep.
This is how you break your ankle.
Exactly as you just did.
Yeah.
You sprained your ankle. This is so silly, but... Oh, okay.
It's incredibly silly, but apparently it's working.
Oh, come on. Come on, game. Give us this. We deserve this after everything. You didn't give us a hatchet, now you're taking our bear away from us.
Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Well, Zach, we didn't need his food, I guess, technically. It would have been nice to have. We can go kill other bears some other time, I suppose.
I'm just gonna throw myself off a cliff.
But I thought you were so invested in this.
Well, now I'm just pissed off that I killed a bear and didn't get anything for it.
Yeah, that's very frustrating. I wouldn't blame you for that.
I got nothing for killing a bear except a sprained ankle.
That was just the ultimate, adding literal insult to injury, or injury to insult.
Yeah, I guess that would be adding injury to insult, is that I killed a bear and the game's like, no, sprained ankle for you.
Well, let's shimmy down this rope.
Also, I removed all hatchets from the game. Oh, and guess what? You can't climb with a sprained ankle.
Let's just go back with our tail between... You know what? With our head held high, because we did good, and the game is punishing us for it. We did okay. I don't care what the game says, Zach. You did good today. You brought all of that food back, you filled all your quotas, and even if you didn't find a hatchet, you killed a bear. You killed a bear just to prove you could. Like climbing Mount Everest. Why'd you climb a mountain? Because it was there. Why'd you kill a bear? Because he was ugly. That's why.
Yeah, because screw that bear.
So go back to your cabin and go to bed with your head held high.
I'm still pissed off that I didn't get a bear.
You ever think cavemen have this problem? The wife comes home, ugh, where is bear? And your caveman has to go, bear was outside of the legal boundary for me to pick up. Could not grab bear.
Bear was on neighbor's property. I don't know why he was Russian. But...
Hey, wait, is that a wolf?
Yeah, it is a wolf.
Okay. You might get a consolation prize. Ah, but he's pretty far away. You know what? He's not even worth it. He's honestly not even worth it. You've got plenty of food. You can save that bullet for a deer that's actually going to have a lot of food on him. Some other time. We'll kill an animal later.
Stupid bear!
I was going to put him in the cubby. Stupid.
What the hell was that?
You were loading a new rifle? Shot? Cartridge?
Did I just...
You ejected a rifle cartridge.
You can eject the rifle cartridges?
Apparently so.
Manually?
Yeah, you don't have to go to the menus to do it. You can just take them out. All right.
All right, then.
We learned something new today. Aside from the fact that bears are outside of our boundary. Going to the country. For some reason, I'm eating a lot of peaches. There's plenty of other food in the country, but I'm eating a lot of peaches. Absolutely nothing except the taste of delicious peaches.
All I have is peaches, and that's all I'll ever eat is peaches.
When I vomit this food, I get to retaste all these peaches.
Oh my god.